Hello everybody, my name is Kevin Blackman. I'm from Coastline Homes. I'm the registered builder and the owner of the company, and up to now I've been doing a number of blogs online for people who have been asking us various questions. I thought I might try doing a video blog for a change, see how it goes. You never know, we might keep doing them this way. Okay, the first subject that I'd like to cover is to do with the cost of building with a small builder as opposed to a project builder. Now, there is a misconception that it is more expensive to build with a small builder. Once upon a time I would have agreed with this. There was a time when you did pay extra for the personal service and the interaction that you got with the owner of the company. However, those days have gone, and the reason for that is that we have become more competitive in relation to the project builders. Because our overheads are so much lower. Now, from that point of view, we should investigate where your money goes when you purchase a home, firstly with a project builder and then perhaps with a small builder, such as Coastline Homes. With a project builder, you do pay less for materials. There's no doubt they have exceptional buying power. The volume that they turn out gives them great negotiation ability, and they can always buy materials cheaper than we can. They also pay a lot less for their trades in general. In that particular instance, they're doing it again because of volume. However, it does have a detrimental effect. When you push the envelope a little bit, you start to lose your ability to get the best of the trades. And especially as you go towards the very bottom end of the project market, they really are taking whoever they can get to put on site. We won't name any names in terms of who that might be, but we would expect to be more expensive. Coastline Homes would expect to be more expensive than the very bottom end of the project range of homes, because they really are a very hit and miss form of building. You can get a very good home from them, but you can also get something that's really not up to scratch. The consistency in product, that's something that you can only get really from a small builder. Someone who already knows what the product is going to look like at the end of the day. Okay, the biggest thing that is different between the project builders and of course small builders such as Coastline Homes is advertising budgets. I don't need to tell you how much these guys advertise. You see it all the time. They advertise in print media, on the TV, on the radio. They have huge display home programs with very spectacular displays. They have huge fancy offices, etc. And all of these are costs. It costs money to build a display home. It costs money to maintain it and run it. It costs money to do all that advertising, and it costs money to sell it to you. And the reason it costs money to sell it to you is all of their sales consultants, all the people that sit in the display homes, are paid a commission. That commission, if they sell enough homes a month, can be as much as 5%. Now, 5% doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're building a $300,000 home, work it out, that's $15,000 that is going straight into the pocket of the person that's trying to sell you the home. With Coastline Homes, there's no sales commissions. We work purely on wages, and there's only 3 of us in the company. So it's very cost-effective way of doing it. When you come to see Coastline Homes, you deal with myself. I have a design background, so I can help you to design the home. I'm also the registered builder, and I'm also the owner of the company. So it is very difficult for me to pass the buck. I'm pretty much first port of call. I have a supervisor who's also my son, and I have an accounts person who's also happens to be my wife. So as you can see, it's a very close-knit family business, and that's where you get the service and the quality that you need. Okay, so we don't pay the 3 to 5% that would normally be paid to a sales consultant. We also don't pay huge advertising budgets, which can be as much as 7 or 8% of your cost price. So we have somewhere around a 10% advantage over the project home guys in terms of our overheads. Now we lose 5 or 6% of that in what they pay for trades and what they pay for materials, certainly. But in general, for those mid-range project home builders, we are extremely competitive. We're generally slightly cheaper. And if you consider that there's an upper end project home company that has, the designs that are probably closer to what Coastline Homes can put together for you, then we're generally a lot cheaper than them because we have no overhead compared to them. So bear that in mind. Just harking back to the situation with paying a little extra for the trades. If you come in to see Coastline Homes tomorrow and ask about building a home, I can not only tell you who the supervisor will be, which is something that the project guys generally can't. I can already tell you who the supervisor will be. The thing is, I can also tell you who the concreter will be, the bricklayer, the roof carpenter, plasterer, the tiler, all the trades. And the reason I can do that is because our trades have been working with us for years. We're talking since the start of the company in a lot of cases. We have a ceramic tiler who actually tiled the very first home we built in the southwest, and he's still working for us. And the reasons are simple. He's still working for us because he enjoys working for us. If he didn't, he'd have long since gone and found another project home guy to work for. He's a good enough tiler that he could go and get whoever he wanted. So he continues to work for us because we pay him a little more. But more importantly, the relationship that you will experience with us is the relationship that he experiences with us. We treat everyone as human beings, as equals. We treat people not as a number, we treat you as part of Coastline Homes. We build a relationship with you from the very first time that we meet you right through to the end. Now, this relationship type building isn't for everybody. I can tell you that we've had, not many, but a few people who have come in, and we've got to the end of the first interview and I've said to them, look, I don't think this is right for you. I think you need to go and find a project builder. You need that more structured environment. The project home builders will always have a place because they do fit that role. There's a certain percentage of people who need that structure and basically need to be sort of pushed down a very narrow tunnel to get to the end of building, if you like that analogy. With Coastline Homes, because we're so much more flexible and we design the house for you, not for anyone else, we design the house for you, it means that we end up entangled, we end up in a relationship that lasts forever how long it takes to get through the process of building your home. And the people who have built with us in the past, who have price checked us, by the way, against the project guys and have found us to be extremely competitive, they've wanted that one-on-one interaction and they've wanted that ability to influence their building process as well as their building design. So I guess what I'm saying here is pretty simple. If you're looking to build, the next time that you go into a project home, display home, okay, have a look at the guy sitting behind the desk and think to yourself, I'm about to pay this guy 3 to 5% of my of the amount that I'm going to sign up for the contract. Is he really worth it? Then think to yourself, this display home, how much is that costing me? The advertising that brings in the next sale, how much is that costing? Think about the overheads. Think about where a large portion of the money that you're about to give this builder goes. And then come and see us. You'll be very surprised how competitive we are financially and how much more involved you'll be in the building process with us than you will with the project guys. So there you go. Give us a call. You'll be glad you did. Thank you.